Good evening, America. You're here live on the full presidential debates. We have an intense debate, a heated debate. We've already seen three great discussions between these three great men. I'm your host, Reverend Jesse Jackson, your moderator for tonight, and we have an exclusive debate that no one is going to be able to touch. We're going to get right into it. We have President Barack Obama. Good evening, President. We have Governor Mitt Romney. Good evening, Governor. I'm Reverend Jesse Jackson, and we're excited to be here tonight. Thank you for watching America. President Barack Obama, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, Jesse. How are you doing?
Doing great, doing great. I'm excited to be here. This is a phenomenal, remarkable night. This is the first time a presidential debate has been hosted by a black American, and I am excited to represent my people. Mr. Governor Mitt Romney, how are you doing tonight?
Great to see you, Jesse.
Great to see you. Great to see you as well. We're going to get right into it. We're going to jump into the questions. You guys know the policies. You know how it's going to work. Try not to interrupt your fellow candidate. Try to be articulate and straight to the point. Let's get right into it. Number one question, and it's going to start with you, President Obama. What makes you qualified to be the next president and to continue your presidency in 2012?
Well, it's really simple, Jesse. If you look at my track record, these previous 4 years as president, we just passed the Obamacare. It's doing great. If you look at unemployment, a lot of folks would respectfully disagree, like Governor Romney here, that my policy isn't working. But I would have to disagree. If you look at the point that unemployment is below 8%, and it's at a steady decrease. Also, you can look at education. My plan is to, not cut back on teacher funding or cutting back on teachers, but I think we should have more teachers, more experienced teachers, because that's how you essentially build America from the ground up.
Great.
That's 2 minutes.
That's 2 minutes. So I'm going to go over to Governor Mitt Romney. What makes you qualified to be the next president in 2012?
Thank you, Jesse. But first off, I just want to say Happy Halloween to you, Jesse. And
I don't celebrate Halloween.
I think it's very rude of the president to not say Happy Halloween on such a great holiday that Americans love to support.
Yeah,
and I will
get straight to the point.
And I will tell you that candy sales have been down, way down. And what makes me different than the president is the economy. You know what also is wrong with the economy? The letter E. And that's what you get on your report card for the way you've run the economy. You know what I get? The letter E, excellent. All of my companies, maybe I shipped a lot of jobs overseas, but guess what? I created jobs, and the economy is what makes me different. This guy fails, he gets an E.
All right, those are some great points you guys have shared just now. But President Obama, Mr. Governor Mitt Romney has made some great assertions about you. He said your track record as president in the last 4 years has warranted a letter E. And if you don't understand the public school system nowadays, E is equivalent to F. Let me ask you a question, Mr. President. When you were in the 3rd grade, did you ever get an F on your report card?
That's a good question, Jesse. 3rd grade, that's big back. I mean, kind of old, but I'm pretty sure I was a straight A, somewhere of an A and B student.
Okay. What did your teachers think of you? Did they think you
I think
were going to
the
be
more
next
appropriate question is, did he go to school in America, people?
That's not the question right now, Governor. Do not interrupt.
The fact that he wants to cut down funding on PBS.
All right.
He wants to go to war with Big Bird instead of going to war with China.
When you and here's an important question that I know the American people want to know. This is crucial. This is monumental, and this may possibly affect the way the landscape of this upcoming election. When you look at the National Basketball League and you look at the key players in basketball today, who would you take in his prime? Kobe Bryant and the Los Angeles Lakers, or would you take LeBron James Miami Heat. We're going to start with you, Governor Mitt Romney.
Well, I'll tell you what. All the guys who've been there before, who have won games. And let's be honest, he'd probably go with LeBron James. But I'm going to go with a guy who's been there, and he's dunked, and he slam dunked on people.
Okay. Slam dunk.
Kobe Bryant.
Governor Romney would be wrong about my assessment to go with LeBron James. I actually would go with Kobe Bryant, but I can make an argument that I can also go with LeBron James. Here, let me make that point, Brad.
All right, go ahead.
I can go with LeBron James for a simple fact. Maybe a lot of people say that he doesn't have the clutch factor, but he's the greatest physical athlete that the sport of NBA has ever seen. He's 6'8". He's 265.
Are your facts substantial?
My facts are very substantial. You can look him up on YouTube.
Look him up.
He's like I said, before we ever get Jessica. Now he's 6'8". He's 275.
All right.
He's fast. He's agile. He can dunk, as Governor Romney said over here. He's a well-rounded shooter. He's a better passer than Kobe. He's a better slasher than Kobe. If Kobe lined up in front of him, we'd have to call the paramedics to get him off the ground because LeBron would just run through him like a freight train. So,
If I can, it would be
All right.
appropriate.
Give Governor Romney a chance to respond.
Okay, I need to respond because it hurts my feelings. I met someone last week and they were a basketball player and they too knew a lot of statistics about basketball. And what I think is interesting though about this whole conundrum is that it seems Mr. Obama, excuse me, knows more about basketball than he does about the affairs of you. You out there watching the television, but really don't have a good job. Is he cared about your job, or is he cared about the latest pair of Jordans that are out right now?
I believe the question was about LeBron and Kobe Bryant, so we haven't talked about their economy right now, so please answer the question as Reverend Jesse Jackson asked. So,
the issue on the table right now is who would you take, Kobe Bryant
Oh,
or LeBron James? The points have been
Bryant.
stated. I think you made a great point, President. I think you made a great point, Governor. We're going to move on to our next topic. Our next topic is considering the news that's going on in Syria, the news that's going on in Liberia, in the Middle East. There have been jihad, Al-Qaeda attacks all over. What are you planning to do in order to reduce the amount of Muslims that are living in the Middle East? I'll start with you, President Obama.
you can defer to Governor Romney.
I'll start with you, Governor Romney. How are you going to reduce the amount of Muslims, or do you plan to? What is your take? And we're going to get into some religious debates here because you are known to be a Mormon, Governor Romney, and that's something that we have to put on the table. And that's why I said, America, this is going to be a presidential debate that you will never have witnessed before because we're talking about the issues that matter. Potential President Mitt Romney, what is your take on the Muslim race?
Well, if I could, right now, I would not be smiling. And I'll tell you what, for the last 4 years, we have done a lot to do nothing over in the Middle East.
Right.
And what I would do, primarily, is concentrate on building better families here. Because if we build better families here as an example, then we can go over there and show them what to do. Mm-hmm. But we have to start building our economy here. And I'm going to say it again. We can't spend money on defense if we don't have money in the pockets of people that pay those taxes. And that's my job, is to build the economy, make people happy, and then we'll worry about other countries.
Great job. As always, Governor Romney, you didn't answer the question. We're going to go into President Barack Obama. How do you plan to deal with the Muslim race in the Middle East?
I said families. I did say families.
Well, you have your time, Governor Romney. You do it, as always. What I plan to do, it's funny what he said. I'll get to the question. I'll answer. It's funny what he said about, defense. He is a Republican, and they primarily spend money on defense, on our great military. But be that as it may, I would try to build a great, I would say, foundation for the families. For one, I would try to figure out what problems lie between the Muslims and the Americans. Find out what exactly, why they potentially...
Obama, are you a Muslim?
Am I a Muslim?
Are you a Muslim?
Next question.
That's a great question.
We actually have a call. The American people, we'll give you a chance to ask your questions. We'll give you a chance to voice your opinions because you have questions you want to ask directly to these candidates. You as an American citizen have a voice. You have a point, and you have the power to change this upcoming presidential debate. We have a caller. Her name is Victoria. She's going to call in live over the Jumbotron. We're hearing her now. President Obama, Governor Romney, listen up. We have our caller here on now.
I have a question for both Governor Romney and President Obama. But President Obama, this first question is for you. If you're re-elected president, do you promise to keep Big Bird on public television?
Big Bird, great question. Obama, what are you going to do about Big Bird on public television?
First of all, thanks, Vicky. Can I call you Vicky?
Yes.
Thanks, Vicky, for calling in, asking that great question. Yes, I would keep Big Bird on. I mean, it's vital to the education system. The kids love him. So why would I cut funding on PBS and cut the great Big Bird off? So in answer to that question, yes, I would continue to keep funding PBS and keep Big Bird on television.
Ms. Victoria, is that question directed to President Obama as well as to Governor Romney?
No, President Obama.
All right, you're going to ask the question to Governor
I would
Romney.
like to say something.
You're going to have to answer the question that we don't have much time. We're going to have the commercial break in a few minutes.
Okay.
So ask the next question, Ms. Victoria, please.
Okay, Governor Romney, now this question is for you. If you want to elaborate more on Big Bird, you can. But if you are elected president,